great value is more than just a great price. That's why this segment is brought to you by Pick n Pay.
Man, I'm getting so hungry this morning. Now, I was lucky enough to arrive with thousands of people descending on the Pick n Pay Cape Argus cycle tour, which really did open my eyes to the kind of development that can happen through sport. We saw so many human stories, stories of sportsmanship, stories of community. Now, a letter was written by a very special individual who I think can only be described as a good Samaritan to Pick n Pay, recounting a tale of two boys whose race looked all but over because they'd been involved in a terrible crash. Now, here to relive one of those magical moments coming out of the Pick n Pay Cape Argus cycle tour, Suzanne Ackerman, the Director of Transformation. Kevin, you are the man at the heart of this story. I want you to quickly recount to us how you met these two wonderful boys, Zisham and Harold. Tell us, how did this story come about?
Graham, thanks. I live in Lakeside, and Boys Drive is just behind my home, and if I'm not riding the cycle tour, I'm out there supporting, and I was on that Sunday morning, and these two came pushing their bikes past me, and they looked terribly sad, and I could see they weren't just pushing because they were tired. Zisham's bicycle had been crashed into, the rear wheel totally buckled and whatever. And I thought, you know what, I've actually got a bicycle gathering dust in the garage. We pumped up the wheels. He wasn't sure this was happening, by the way, because nobody just gives them a bike. So we exchanged bikes, exchanged contact details. I had seen Suzanne on TV earlier that morning introducing two other cyclists from the foundation. And I sent off an email the next day, and this is it.
And this is where we stand. Now, boys, what happened in the race? You had a crash. Did you think that it was all over for you?
Not actually, but now me and him were walking, but his wife, Kevin's wife, called us. They asked what happened. So I told her what happened, so his wife called Kevin, and so Kevin came, so Kevin asked what happened. So I told Kevin what happened, so Kevin called us back, so we went down. So Kevin asked me, do I want the bike? So I thought first, what must I say? So I said yes, and so he said, come with me.
Was it a surprise? Did you want to take the bike? Were you a little bit nervous?
I was a little nervous.
All right, now, Suzanne, this is one of those golden moments that I think makes it all worthwhile for Pick n Pay being involved with the Pick n Pay Cape Argus cycle tour. How did you feel when you received this letter?
Well, in typical my fashion, I got really emotional about it, and I thought this is the true spirit of the cycle tour. The feeling of Ubuntu, of what Kevin shared, and these guys, the camaraderie and friendship, not wanting one to finish the race without the other and the broken bicycle. So I just thought, let's see if we can get them on and just show Cape Town the actual spirit of how strangers can help one another on a day like that.
Well, we're going to do a little something now because you guys show so much heart and so much bravery, and because Kevin is just a magical human being. What do you make of these bikes, guys? Would you have liked to have been riding on these bikes during the Argus?
Yes.
I would have liked that as well. Well, guys, a very big thank you to Suzanne and Pick n Pay, who are donating these bikes to you because you were such heroes on the day. So, gents, go and grab your new bikes. These are yours, foots toots. And I hope you are going to help me do the Pick n Pay Cape Argus cycle tour next year. I'm going to be a new initiate. I know it was your first year this year. How do you guys feel about your beautiful bikes?
I feel excited now.
So now you've got something to do in the holidays. You can train at the Vilakaya Academy if you'd like to, and next year we see you on the race.
Well, we'll be riding with Vilakaya as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Kevin Smeater, thank you for being a wonderful Cape Townian. We've got a little gift for you, a little something to say thank you for stepping up. But a wonderful story. Suzanne, thank you so much for coming to the party in the way that you did through Pick n Pay, through the entire event. Just really does warm the heart. Guys, let's wave goodbye to our viewers. Next time you see them, you'll be eating their dust out on the Pick n Pay Cape Argus cycle tour road.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.